Welcome to Thread Timeline, where I go over a team's uniform history and tell you why or how they were changed. Today we have the oldest team in the NFL, the Arizona Cardinals. In 1898, Chris O'Brien acquired the Morgan Football Club, renaming them to the Racine Normals. In 1901, they would purchase used uniforms from Chicago University, but they were faded from their once maroon color scheme. Instead of accepting their faded threads, he found a way to make it work by claiming, "That's not maroon, that's Cardinal red," which would kind of begin the branding of the Cardinals, where they would call themselves the Racine Street Cardinals. However, due to lack of local competition, they would disband in 1906, but return as a professional team in 1913. Though they would suspend operations again in 1918 due to World War I, the Racine Cardinals would be an NFL franchise starting in 1920. After being named the Chicago Cardinals due to a minute keeper confusion, the Cardinals initially started their professional journey with their Cardinal red and white color scheme. But in 1932, the team would introduce blue sweaters as part of their uniform combo alongside a set of red sweaters. 4 years later, in 1936, the Cardinals would add gray pants to all of their uniforms for just one season only, and the next season they would then move to a white pants and white hat look. This would remain unchanged until they were rocking both red and white hats during the season starting in 1948, but in 1959 they would get rid of the red helmets altogether. 1960 was a big year for the franchise as they would debut the iconic Cardinal decal that would remain on the helmet to this day. Later in 1964, the Cardinals would begin to spice up their uniforms with the addition of stripes to the sleeves on the white jerseys. In 1970, they would have a short run with a darker shade of red on some alternate jerseys, but this would only last for 2 years. In 1979, the team would play their season with a black armband to honor their late tight end, J.V. Kane. Their base design had remained relatively the same aside from the addition of the Cardinal logo on the sleeves in 1982 and the Arizona State flag in 1989. In 1994, the NFL was celebrating its 75th anniversary, and to honor that, the Cardinals brought back a Chicago Cardinals throwback for a couple games that season. A minor change was then made to their sleeve design in 1996, where they would remove the Cardinal completely from the sleeve and move the Arizona State flag up to replace it. It wouldn't be until 2005 where the Cardinals saw another significant change to their uniform, as that season they underwent a revamp with Reebok. This included a whole new design far from the traditional format that we were used to, and a new set of logos to usher in a new era of Arizona Cardinal football. In 2010, they would add another uniform to their rotation as they debuted their black jerseys for the first time ever. 7 years later, they would release a slightly tweaked version of this jersey and a matching pair of pants as part of the Color Rush project that started 2 years prior. But due to the one helmet rule, the Cardinals had yet to include another alternate colored helmet. That would change in 2022 though, as they released their black helmets to go along with their Color Rush uniform. And only 1 year after such a big addition, the Cardinals would go under another uniform revamp where they returned to a traditional style with their shoulder stripes on the away and the alternates, and with a very simplistic approach for the home games. The helmet decal was given some slight changes, and the face mask was changed from gray to silver. With these changes coming in 2023, the Cardinals probably won't see another uniform change for a while, but that was the history and evolution of the Arizona Cardinals uniforms. Which one was your favorite of the bunch? Be sure to let me know down in the comments below, and if you're interested in seeing me talk about more uniforms, feel free to stick around my channel as I have a ton of videos going over uniforms and more on the way. But that's all I have for you today, so until the next video, I'll see you later.